I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
I'm disappointed. I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you 2 checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deductions and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. was once viewed as nearly unbeatable, widely regarded as one of the greatest boxers in history. With a flawless record of 50 victories and 0 defeats, he earned enormous wealth and built a reputation centered on total control in the ring now. However, that polished image is beginning to show signs of strain. Reports involving tax troubles, unpaid fighters, and questionable cryptocurrency ventures have raised concerns. On top of that, there's a widely discussed $42 million real estate deal in Manhattan that some believe may not be legitimate. Because of this, Mayweather no longer appears like the dominant, undefeated figure he once was. Instead, he comes across as someone pursuing something uncertain. His upcoming bout with Mike Tyson feels less like pure entertainment and more like an attempt to secure a major payday before public interest starts to fade. Taking a closer look, earlier this year Mayweather drew attention by announcing what he described as the biggest deal of his career. This time, it was not related to boxing or endorsements, but a real estate investment reportedly worth $42 million in Manhattan. The deal was said to include 62 residential buildings, some with rent-controlled units, presenting him as a serious entrepreneur beyond his fighting career.
Into my lifestyle, showing people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
However, this is where things start to raise questions. Official property records do not show any transfer of ownership. According to Business Insider, none of the properties Mayweather claimed to have purchased are registered under his name. At the same time, the non-profit organization connected to those buildings, NYC Housing Partnership, stated that they were never informed of any potential transaction involving the properties.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what I'm doing? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
What makes the situation more concerning is a lack of consistency from Mayweather's team when they were asked to provide evidence. His real estate company reportedly presented a man claiming to be James McNair, known as one of Floyd's longtime associates. However, the voice of this individual did not match recordings of the real McNair, raising serious questions about the credibility of the claim.
And even Mike Tyson. But what's so disappointing with me, Skip? Floyd Mayweather has gone through this before. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks up in front of you. You got Bugattis and Enzo Ferraris and private jets and yacht and you big balling. And you won't cut these people their money? Now, Skip, I believe that he would have taken this fight anyway. It's hard to turn down $200, $300 million, Skip. But it looks to me that a major driving force between him, because I always thought it was Conor that wanted the fight. He wanted the big payday.
Yep.
But deep down, Floyd needed this payday because he got to settle a score. And let me tell you how the IRS works, Skip.
Do you have experience?
I have experience with him.
Okay.
The entire situation gave the impression of something constructed more on appearance than reality. It raises a clear question. Was the deal legitimate, or simply another attempt by Floyd Mayweather Jr. to project a level of wealth that may not fully exist? Either way, it reflects poorly on someone whose reputation has long been tied to financial power and success. Now, that once polished image appears to be fading, losing the impact it once had.
Crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100 million?
This is not the first time Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s finances have come under scrutiny. Looking back to 2017, just ahead of his highly publicized fight with Conor McGregor, he reportedly requested an extension from the Internal Revenue Service to settle his tax obligations. For someone known for displaying large amounts of cash on social media, the situation raised eyebrows, as he appeared unable to immediately cover his own financial responsibilities.
How does that guy not pay taxes? How does the people around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen. He apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know what he couldn't read like
that's BS.
Something.
That is
that
BS.
They said something.
Time
like
out.
That.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
You know, how long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds?
Listen,
you know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced, I'll get your calls in a second, they did announce the pricing for Mayweather-McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was. $100 pay-per-view.
And it did not stop there. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has faced multiple tax liens over the years, pointing to a repeated pattern: an extravagant public image, unclear financial management, and a constant push to generate quick income. That is why many people are now questioning his motivation for a potential fight with Mike Tyson. Is it truly about competition, or simply another opportunity to secure a major payday? This concern is not new. In 2021, Mayweather stepped into the ring with Logan Paul in an exhibition bout. While the event was largely seen as entertainment rather than a serious match, controversy followed afterward when Paul claimed he had not received full payment.
Did you fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose?
Nah,
what happened
no, he didn't pay me
at all.
He didn't pay me. I think I won that fight. I think I won. He didn't knock out a YouTuber in 8 rounds.
Floyd's my homie. He's a cool dude.
Fucking tell him to pay me, bro.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
For several months, Logan Paul continued to address the issue publicly, even suggesting he might pursue legal action. During a podcast appearance, he openly called out Floyd Mayweather Jr., stating that he was still owed money and urging him to settle the payment.
Go through this with Mayweather?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's honestly bullshit. Like having people who aren't a professional promotional company control where the money goes is like, we made that mistake. But, you know, it's Floyd Mayweather, so before we fought him, we kind of were willing to do whatever, and now after the fact, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Because he's a scumbag. But now that we know that, and everyone else who fights Floyd should know that, like, don't let him control the money.
Would you ever fight him again under any circumstances?
No, he wanted to. He reached out, and
yeah.
But like,
no?
Yeah.
What about double or nothing?
Yeah. I already got nothing, bro. So.
Sorry, girl.
It was fun though? Cool. Yeah, of course.
So you're going to change the way you do business when it comes to boxing now, man?
Yeah. Me and my brother.
Thank you.
Sure, of course, yeah. I gotta go, but.
Thank you so much.
You had fun doing it though?
Oh yeah.
I think we're done,
Most fun of my life, dude.
Thank you so much.
Take a moment to consider that. Floyd Mayweather Jr., often known for boasting about earning massive 9-figure paydays, was accused of not paying Logan Paul in full after what was widely seen as one of the least demanding bouts of his career.
That guy was doing shit in the ring I'd never seen before. Yo, one time I was like hunkered over and I was like by his hip and he kind of had me in a headlock. Motherfucker opens his glove and puts his hand over my mouth.
Stop you breathing.
So I couldn't breathe. I'd never seen this before. And opposite side of the ref. He knew where the ref was. He knew to cover my mouth. Straight up in the middle of the fight, I'm like, and I get up and I'm like, what the fuck? I just missed 2 breaths. Fact. Smart boxer, you know. That's the guy who's been to the ring before. He's smart. He knows his way in and out. No, I got paid. I got paid. Just not in full. Like a couple million somehow that is just missing. Where did the money go? Floyd said he could afford a Jeff Bezos-sized jet from the money he made from that fight. I ain't got no fucking jet. What the fuck, dude? I'm missing a couple mil. We're gonna find it, bro. I'll see you in court. The art is happening. Just like, mark my words, we're coming for you, Floyd. We're coming for your millions and the last of your change.
When payments to opponents come into question and public figures begin calling you out, it starts to affect more than just what happens in the ring. For Floyd Mayweather Jr., situations like these can begin to impact the legacy he built, shifting attention away from his achievements and toward issues outside of boxing.
And everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another. Whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed in myself.
Then there's a cryptocurrency controversy. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been linked to a number of high-risk digital asset ventures, including Centratech and Ethereum Max. His involvement in promoting these projects drew attention after they became the subject of lawsuits and allegations that investors were misled.
What's going on? What's happening right now?
The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission even penalized him for failing to disclose payments he received for promoting initial coin offerings, ICOs. Put simply, Floyd Mayweather Jr. accepted money to advertise these cryptocurrencies without making it clear that he was being compensated, a move that reflected poorly on his public image.
At one point, you were getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The
Yeah,
Centra cards. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything what that's going on, really. So like,
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read, and
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just knowing, not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. And you send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And you just basically give him his script and he just does it.
For someone celebrated for his financial savvy, Floyd Mayweather Jr. keeps finding himself at the center of complicated money-related controversies. This pattern leads us to his next major event, the highly anticipated matchup between him and Mike Tyson scheduled for 2026.
Well, Tyson, if there were some pre-arrangement for this fight, Tyson's animosity, well documented towards Floyd. Any chance that he's going in there and saying, "Hey, screw all, I don't care what agreement was made, if there was one at all, I want to kill this dude"?
Nah. He gonna get a check. Floyd's gonna get a check. And they're gonna get a check that's real huge because of their names. So nobody's finna fuck their money up.
On paper, the matchup seems monumental. Two legendary figures, icons of their eras, finally facing off. But beneath the excitement, it carries a sense of urgency rather than pure competition. Mike Tyson is approaching 60, while Floyd Mayweather Jr. is nearing 50, and neither has competed at peak level in years. The financial incentives, however, are massive. Streaming deals, sponsorships, side bets, and merchandise all promise enormous earnings. For Mayweather, the motivation appears clear. This fight is less about proving himself in the ring or celebrating the sport, and more about securing another huge payday to sustain his signature lifestyle.
It was recently said that you're going to be fighting Floyd Mayweather. Why the hell did he agree to fight you? That seems like a bad decision by him.
Well, listen, I was minding my business. I'm flying my birds, tending to my children, and he's the one. He came with the sign. His name was on the contract signed already. And he was talking really bad and nasty to me. And so I was like, God damn. I thought we were friends. He talking crazy.
He said, all right.
That's got to be such a cool thing for boxing fans, though, Mike, to have two of the all-time legends in there. Are you excited just to see the thing of that like it was with you and Roy?
Nah, man, we gonna get him, man. What you talking about? Start talking crazy, like kick his ass.
He doesn't know what he signed up for.
Yeah, I thought it was an exhibition. He's talking crazy.
So he's like, but Mike, come on, man. He can't be doing anything to you. Like, that's a bad decision by him.
Hey, he made a good money choice, though.
Evander Holyfield is in Tyson's corner, helping him prepare, and Tyson appears energized and focused. Meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is approaching the bout with a calculated, business-like mindset. This contrast has left fans wondering, does Mayweather genuinely want to compete, or is his primary goal simply the financial reward?